Okay, we're now going to look at what composite functions are. So a composite function is whenever you combine two, usually two, basic functions, can be more, and you get a more complex function. So if I had this a composite function, fg of x, what this is saying is that I'm applying g to x, and then I'm applying f to that. Okay, so for instance, if I had x and I applied g to it, I get g of x, and if I applied f to that, I'd get fg of x. But if I had a slightly more complex function, I could just apply fg to x and get fg of x. So let's have a look at some of these. Okay, so we've got two functions, f of x equals x squared and g of x equals x minus 3. So what I've got is I've got three different things that we've got to find. We've got to find fg of 1, fg of 5 and fg of x. So first of all, to do fg of 1, I've got to apply g first of all, or to 1, and then put that, or apply f to that. And then for the second one, I'm going to do g of 5, get that answer, and then put that into f. And then finally, I'm going to get g of x, and I'm going to put that into f. So, first things first, fg1, okay, or sorry, fg of 1. So I put 1 into g, so you're going to do 1 minus 3, which equals minus 2. So g of 1 equals minus 2. And then we're going to put minus 2 into f. So f of minus 2 equals x squared equals 4. So therefore, fg of 1 equals 4. So if I want to work out fg of 1, I put 1 into g and get minus 2, and then put minus 2 into f, and then I get 4. So fg of 1 equals 4. So let's do fg of 5. So put 5 into g, so we're going to do 5, which is g of 5, which equals 5 minus 3, which equals 2. And then we're going to put 2 into f of x, so f of 2 equals 2 squared equals 4. So fg of 5 also equals 4. And finally it says find fg of x. So we're going to put g of x into f of x. So our g of x is x minus 3. So I'm going to put x minus 3 into f of x. So I'm going to do the f of x minus 3. So it's going to be, putting it in and replacing the x, so I'm going to get x minus 3 squared. So expanding those brackets would give you x squared minus 6x plus 3, or sorry, plus 9, using obviously multiplying the bracket by itself. So therefore, fg of x equals x squared minus 6x plus 9. Okay, and that's your answer. Okay, so f of x equals 4x plus 1, g of x equals x squared plus 5. We've been asked to find fg of x, gf of x, and f squared of x. So, fg of x, so we're going to put g of x into f of x. So we're going to put this into here, okay? So here we're going to have, putting this in, you're going to get fg of x equals, okay, so we've got f of x and g of x. f of x equals 4x plus 1, and g of x equals x squared plus 5. We've been asked to find three different composite functions. We've been asked to find fg of x, gf of x, and f squared of x. So let's do fg of x first of all. So we're going to put g of x into f of x. So we're going to put g of x here into f of x. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this in instead of the x. So you're going to get 4 bracket x squared plus 5, close brackets, plus 1. So whenever you expand this, you're going to get 4 times x squared, which is 4x squared, plus 20, and then you've got your plus 1. So your answer would be 4x squared plus 21. Okay, the next question, you've got gf of x. So you're going to put f of x into g of x. So we're going to put this into here, okay? So we're going to replace the x here with 4x plus 1. So you're going to get, in brackets, 4x plus 1, close brackets, squared, plus 5. Whenever you expand this, remember you're going to multiply it by itself, so you're going to have the bracket twice, you know, like this, 4x plus 1, 4x plus 1, and you'll apply FOIL to that. and you'll expand that, so you're going to get 16x squared plus 4x and 4x, which would be 8x, plus 1. So you're going to get 16x squared plus 8x plus 1. Now don't forget the plus 5 here, so plus 5, which then would be 16x squared plus 8x plus 6. Okay, and finally, f squared of x. So what this actually means is, it means f squared of x is the same as f of x. So in other words, you're going to put f of x into f of x. So we're going to put this into there. So you're going to get 4 bracket 4x plus 1, close brackets, plus 1. So you do 4 times 4x, which is 16x, 4 times 1, which is plus 4, and then plus the 1. So your answer then would be 16x plus 5. And that's it. So that's how to do some composite functions.